birds this early morning. I don't know what time it is wherever you are right now. Here in South Africa, it's a few minutes after 7. And what I'm trying to do is that I would like you to see birds. So I'm showing you a view from my office. And I always get fascinated by the way I see birds waking up very early. Actually, by the time I get to my office, usually some minutes to 7 or even at 7 o'clock in the morning, I always see that birds are very busy. And the other time I saw two different birds looking for twigs, and they will be making nests, the nest, the home, the house for the dove. So I see doves, I see different kinds of birds, and these birds are actually either looking for food for their family, or maybe they are making their nests, whatever it is they are doing. So my question is always, as an entrepreneur, as an executive, obviously my channel is more to entrepreneurs and executives, because most of what I do in terms of consulting and when it comes to life coaching has to do with executives and entrepreneurs. But I also help professionals and even students. So I think this video can be very useful to many people, and I would like you to share it. I would like you to comment. I would like you to subscribe if you have not yet subscribed. So what I'm discussing with you this morning is, are entrepreneurs and executives supposed to be working hard, or are they supposed to work smart? That's a debate that is ongoing. Some people say you are not supposed to work hard, you are just supposed to work smart. But when we look at the word of God in the book of Proverbs, it talks about diligence. When you are a diligent person, you are most likely to be successful. The Bible also talks about laziness, because he says there is a lion that might devour them. It also tells us that the lazy person, they will be sleeping during planting season. So therefore, in a harvest time, they will be having nothing. And what I'm trying to say to us is, why don't we learn something from birds? Birds, birds. Why don't we learn something from birds? Who wakes up birds? Who wakes them up? What time do they wake up? Have you ever asked yourself that? What time do birds wake up? Who sets an alarm for them? Who sets an alarm for birds? You can see them. I think you can see them. I'm trying to capture them in this video. Who sets time for them? How come birds reason so much, as brittle as they are, as weak as they are compared to the human being? Where do they get this kind of intelligence that causes them to work hard, that causes them to be diligent? I believe, depending on the bird, they work both hard and smart at the same time. I don't know. Please comment in the comment section. What do you think? Should people work hard, or should people work smart? What do you think? Obviously, working hard, we all know what working hard is. Okay, let me just try to zoom into this one. I hope you will see this dove, which is trying to get some twigs. Okay. I think I overdid it. But I wanted you to see this dove there. I don't know whether you'll be able to see it. My camera is not able to. I'm sorry about that. I wanted you to see a dove that is trying to pick some twigs so that it goes to make its nest. What can you learn from this dove? Working hard, we know what it means. Working smart simply means that you find ways to be more efficient, to do your work faster than you normally do, right? Find a way to do your work in a faster way than you normally do. I would like to hear your definition of working smart. That's my own definition, very simple one. For example, instead of you writing on a piece of paper, you could just record yourself an audio. Yeah, I think that's working smart. You can be doing other things and just listen to that audio. What is your own definition of working smart? I don't want to spend much of your time, but I would love that you subscribe to this channel so that I give you more motivational content and the how-tos of entrepreneurship and leadership. Okay, let's learn something from birds. They wake up very early, they have no alarm. I don't think they even have supervisors or somebody hounding them to say you must work hard, you must build your nest, you must what. Imagine that a bird has to get one twig at a time using its mouth. But you and me, we have hands, we have cars, we have wheelbarrows, we have all manner of things that can help us to do things. But you will see that a bird will be able to build a nest in a few days, or if it's very hard working, even in one day. So if a bird can think of having its own home, what about you and me? If a bird can be so dedicated that it starts working early in the morning, what about you and me? We actually have some entrepreneurs or some people that are working somewhere who say that, you know what, I'm not going to work very hard where I work because when I'm running my own business, I shall work hard. Seriously, what you do right now, wherever you are working, take your work seriously, because by the time you start your own business, I'm telling you, if you have already developed the habits of laziness, you are going to be a lazy entrepreneur. And some people actually say, I want to start my own business so that I wake up the time I like and I work the time I like. That's not entrepreneurship, I'm telling you, because those people who have said people should work 8 days, 8 hours per day, there's a reason for it. For the entrepreneur, it should actually be times two. If your employees work 8 hours, you as an entrepreneur, you as an executive, you should be considering 10, 16 hours. So this notion of saying, I will start my own business so that I can sleep and I wake up the time I like, well, it's up to you. But I'm telling you, if you are going to build a sustainable business, a successful business, you need to put in the time. Not just putting in the time, lazing around and playing computer games, but we mean really grinding, really working. Let me know in the comment section, what do you think about this? Should entrepreneurs and executives work smart or should they work hard? I love you as always. Dr. Wilbert Mutoko signing out. Bye-bye.